Good morning. Justin Gibbs here at the National Weather Service in Paducah with an update on our severe weather situation this morning. We've got another round of severe weather. We're expecting to approach about 9 o'clock in the morning in Carter and Ripley counties in Missouri, Poplar Bluff, Missouri, and unfortunately Bollinger County, Missouri, where we've had a significant tornado overnight. Take a look at the radar out of Springfield. You can see this is approaching. The good news as far as the tornado winds, the tornado shear that was in place overnight, we expect that to relax a little bit as the afternoon progresses. We still think that there's a potential for some tornadoes, but the type of tornado that we saw last night, we think is pretty unlikely. It's going to be fairly unstable though, so we're going to have to watch for damaging wind, 60, 70 mile per hour type wind, maybe some hail. We had some pretty large hail signatures in the overnight hours. And the atmosphere won't have changed that much, so some large hail is entirely possible as everything moves off to the northeast. But here's your timing again, about 8:30, 9 o'clock, 9:30 into Poplar Bluff, and eventually into Cape Girardeau. And we do expect it will trek into southern Illinois, western Kentucky, and southwest Indiana. The risk is probably higher in western Kentucky and in southwest Indiana because they haven't had all of the rain that we got in southeastern Missouri overnight. Rained pretty hard, pretty consistently. Let me pull up the radar here in western Kentucky. You can see southwest Indiana, there's rain ongoing there, and then we had quite a bit of rain here, but where in western Kentucky we didn't get much. Still warm here at Paducah at 75 degrees, dew point's in the middle 60s, so we've got a pretty unstable air mass in place. We'll need to be alert, but again, the tornado shear does look like it will be relaxing by the time that line gets here later this morning, so we're really more concerned about damaging wind. Can't rule out that we'll get a tornado or two that will spin up, but our main concern is damaging winds and maybe some hail with this event as it progresses eastward. I'll pull up the this SPC outlook. If you're curious, you can see pretty much the entire area is in a level 3 out of 5. We're a little bit lower risk for tornado, pretty good risk for wind, and then a little bit less risk for hail, give or take. Pretty much about the same everywhere, maybe a little bit higher risk where areas that didn't get thunderstorms overnight, but it is still going to be pretty good pretty much anywhere as the event progresses off to the east and continues through the day. We'll look real quick at the tornado ingredients that we were talking about, and you can see they're kind of decreasing. That area is shrinking just a little, it's immediately east of St. Louis. So if you look close where the actual thunder showers are, they're just behind that juiciest air. So we're hopeful that that will continue to hold. We're watching for cells that are going to develop out ahead of the line, but you can see this one here in southwestern Missouri. You see these big supercells, they fell apart. So we're hopeful that trend will continue. We're going to watch this stuff here in north central Arkansas. If it were to develop out of the line, it would be in a very favorable air mass we'd have to be watching out for. Otherwise, we get a line of thunderstorms that we'll deal with like we've dealt with how many times over the course of the last few years. So that's what we've got, that's the Hopkinsville. Okay, we'll give you that real quickly, try to give you the best time. I'm thinking Hopkinsville probably about 11:30, be our guess, but the front has been steadily slower than we've expected, so we may have to be on alert from a chunk of the afternoon. Same thing for Franklin County, Illinois. May get severe weather again. It probably not. Like I would say the odds are a little lower for you because of how much rain that you've already gotten. So we'll be on alert, and we're going to get back down to work. Everyone have a good afternoon and have a way to receive warnings through the day.